Okay then, so we've got the climax of the Yuya versus Jack Atlas fight. Of course, Yuya won. We kind of knew that was going to happen, so Yuya has surpassed Jack. Now, I know I said this in the last review, but I was like, Jack's a cool guy, he's a fun character, I like him, he is a very good duelist, but it's a bit dickheady to sort of like go around spouting, no, you're doing things wrong, you need to do this is the only right way. It just seems a bit narcissistic, that's the word I used. And this episode, Yuya proved that, obviously, Jack was right. We want Yuya to master the 4 dragons, is what he does. But then, at the end, he still goes, well done, Yuya, you've mastered your dragons, but you're still not complete yet, you piece of shit. And I was like, oh my god. Jack will never be happy with Yuya, I don't think. So, this episode was pretty cool. It was called the Unleashed Dragons, because Yuya was able to get out all 4 of the dragons, and they're doing that sort of crying, screaming thing, which I can't remember what it reminded me of. It reminded me of dolphins or whales, the kind of like noise it's making. It's very sad anyway. The dragons feel like they're weak, separate. They want to come together so they can be strong enough because they're afraid of Rei, because Rei was the one that split them up. So, yeah, that's a thing. Yuya talks some sense into them, and they're able to come together and kick the living shit out of Jack in one turn. I mean, I have to admit, it was pretty damn cool when Yuya summoned the Star Venom. Star Venom stole the effect of one of Jack's monsters and then stole all the attack of those monsters. Well, stole. He took it for himself, whatever. So he had like a 9,000 plus attack point monster, and he used that effect to try and win that like that. Then he used Odd Eyes Rebellion. Dark Rebellion sees Dragon's effect to basically nerf both the monsters, which was really cool. Tried to win with that. That didn't work. Went to Clearwing, Synchro Dragon, then it went to Odd Eyes, and then he was able to do it in the end. So that was a pretty cool duel. Like, I liked it. So yeah, that was fine. I'm happy with the Jack fight. I didn't think it was too short. I didn't think it was too long. I thought the Jack fight was absolutely fine. So this is what people have been waiting for now. Reiji versus Yuya. It's the rematch of the century we've been waiting for, because obviously the first duel never really got decided. We had to assume, I'd imagine that probably Reiji would have won that time, but this time we got the rematch that we want to see. All of the world's fate is dependent on this, whether Zark will be purified or whether he'll come back or something like that. So we want Reira to smile, and we need to make Reiji laugh as well, apparently. So, yeah, best of luck. Yuya does a pretty damn good first turn, where he gets out basically all of the dragons out in one quick fail swoop. Impressive that he got those cards in his first turn. So that was pretty impressive. And then we go over to Reiji's turn, and Reiji's able to get out his 3 monsters that he got out in the first battle with Yuya. But then we get this big difference where he summons... Man, how powerful those spell cards. Those, I can't remember what they were called. They're like the DDD spell cards. There's an Exceed Synchro and a Fusion one. So you get the one spell card, which is classed as a material as well, and it's a fusion card. And then you fuse it with one of your monsters. Boom, you can summon an Armageddon fusion DDD monster, which is really powerful. And then he did it with the Synchro. I got the Synchro one out, and he got the Exceed one out. And I just thought, holy shit, that's awesome. Like, that seems like a really powerful thing to have, those spell cards. The DDD archetype seems really good. Like, I've played with it a few times on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, but wow. When them cards come, if they have come already, I don't know. If they do, they'll be awesome. I did think it was a little bit funny. There was a moment where the red-haired kid that made the roller boots for Yuya, he goes, Yuya, use the roller boots to help you get that card. And Yuya just completely ignores him and just jumps on his dragon and flies up and uses his other dragons to get around everywhere. Which obviously didn't ignore him. He just like found a more entertaining, better and faster way. Now he's synchronized with his dragons. But I found it a little bit funny how he just completely parred him off. Made me laugh. We get a little tiny bit more backstory, which we kind of knew on Zark. I think we do see a little bit of a scene that we haven't seen before with Zark riding on the Odd Eyes monster. It's interesting because Yuya realizes then who he was and what his ideals were back then and where it all went wrong. He understands that as Zark, he loved his dragons and he loved to entertain people and he loved to see people smile. That's what he enjoyed to do. But as he kept doing these solid vision battles, whatever they were called, the crowd wanted more. They wanted more violence. They were happy when they saw violence. So obviously Zark was like, if that's what makes them happy, that's where the violence started. And of course, yeah, it was probably like a paradox kind of thing where he's making the crowd happy, but the people he's playing against aren't happy. So that probably drove him a little bit to the malicious sort of entity that he ended up becoming in the end. But you can kind of see sort of the downward spiral, how he started off pure and then he became corrupted. So Zark realises that, Yuya realises that. I'm not really wrong when I say that, but he starts crying and we see that Reira is crying as well because he is Zark's soul as well. The maliciousness of it anyway. So yeah, I wouldn't mind if that got purified. Let's just say Reira smiles. Ha ha ha, Reira, I'm laughing. Zark's soul gets purified, comes out of Reira, goes into Yuya, and then like, yeah, he's like, I'm full Zark now, all cool. That probably won't happen, it'll just be purified and disappear or something. Whatever, and then Rei will appear, or all the Yuzus, or just, yeah, probably just Yuzu, with all the other people fused inside of her, so that's probably what's going to happen soon anyway. So that's pretty much everything I could say on the episode. Episode was good. It's just dueling at the moment. There's like 1 or 2 more episodes left. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section below, because this is something I never check out, even though I ask every single week. But if there's 1 more episode left, it's just going to be the duel with Reiji, which will end a bit too quick if that's going to happen in the next episode. And then we got like the wrap up, which will be Yuzu appearing, Yuya like saying, "Oh, I've missed you so much." They'll leave a hug. Maybe we'll get a kiss. Not really sure. How old is Yuya? Is he 14 or is he older than that? If he's probably not 17, is he? So probably no kissing. Scratch that. And then if things go perfectly, he'll push Yuzu out the way and go straight over to Grace out of Grace and Glory, and he'll say, "I want to be with you instead." Obviously, that's not the case. That won't happen. But if you saw in the preview for the next episode, we get to see some new monsters, which I think have been summoned. We've got a new Starved Venom monster and a new Clear Wing monster. I don't think that was Crystal Wing. I think that was a different one. So you guys will have to let me know in the comment section below what those 2 monsters were. I can't remember what the Starved Venom was. Is it Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon? Wait, Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon, Starved Venom Fusion Dragon. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of different monsters? Is it Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon? Is it Greedy Starved Venom Fusion Dragon? I can't remember. Episode was okay. I liked it. It was fine. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5. We've moved past. It's not ending how I wanted it to end, and we're just going to accept now how it is going to end. And yeah, I think it was fine. I quite like seeing Yuya and Reiji standing there in the sunset as they challenge each other to a duel. I like that. Might as well appreciate the rest of the series. We had a good run. Been reviewing this show for like, what, 2-3 years now? How long's it been going on for? Wish I did review every single episode, but I sort of like reviewed it for a while and I was like, I'm falling out of reviewing, and then I stopped reviewing it. I started reviewing it again, but towards the end I think I've been pretty good at trying to review all the episodes. So yeah, end of an era soon. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 ending, so that series is going to go, like my reviews. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist on my other channel, that's ending soon after like 100 and something episodes. And I've been making that series for like 2 years as well. End of the eras. So sad. But we are about to hit like 9 million views on YouTube. Oh, by the way, the reviews ended. I'm just talking to a camera right now. I'm just talking about my day. Yeah, my day was alright. I been a bit poorly today. Not poorly, but like hungover is a more accurate word. So it's self-inflicted. Don't pity me. It's absolutely fine. I've got a muffin over there. I might eat. In fact, if I'm telling the truth, I had like a little bite of it, and it's like a lemon muffin. It's not like an expensive one or anything. It's a bit cheap, so I don't think I'm going to eat it. Not a massive fan. But I do need some more juice. Could have some juice right now. I think for the rest of my day, it's like quite late now. It's like 9 o'clock, I think it is. I'm supposed to go to the gym later. I can't really bothered. It's leg day. Who wants to go to the gym to do leg day? Because you go, it'll be horrible because you do it all, and then you're like, oh, I'm knackered. You go to bed, you wake up in the morning, your legs are aching a little bit. You got to walk around on those legs all day. But then you go to bed that night, and then you wake up the day after leg day, and your legs are absolutely killing you. I don't think that's DOMS. That's something. It's delayed muscle fatigue or something. Absolutely kills you off. But yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, right? That's going to start soon as well, so we could do some... well, no, we're 100% doing reviews on Vrains. I'm excited to see that. I'm curious as well. They'll have to put Pendulum summoning into Vrains, right? How confusing is that going to be to new viewers, though, when they're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains? They were like, oh, look, Link summoning, then Pendulum summoning, and Synchro, and Xyz, and Fusion, and Ritual. That'll be fun. That'll be interesting. Very excited to see that. That comes out, what are we in now? January, February, March. We're in March now. I think it's April. if I read that right. It's like April 15th or something like that. So yeah, we got that. How much left have I got in this book? This is my review book number 3 or 2. My last review book lasted so long. Oh look, I tried to draw a logo for myself. Because I want to try and make some t-shirts at some point, like some merchandise. I just want a t-shirt design. So I might have to try and get a new logo or something. Not to promote other people's work and stuff, but I was looking at the Syndicate original logo, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I need something like that. But I'm not like huge YouTube channel, obviously, so very difficult to promote. But the point I was making this book is we've only got a couple pages left, and I've only just been using it. Oh god. So yeah. Especially since we were reviewing Samurai Jack. The review of the first Samurai Jack got so many more views than I thought it would. I didn't even expect it to break 1,000, and it did. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing Samurai Jack, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns. The new Attack on Titan, which is meant to be starting soon. I hope you guys are going to be watching it. I'll do some reviews on that. I don't know if anything else is coming out. Obviously, I've been watching Konosuba. Konosuba's fantastic. I do wish I reviewed that, because I've been having a good time with it. Fuka is currently one of the big shows people are watching. That started off okay. Apparently, it's doing a different route from the manga, which I've kind of lost interest in with it. I don't really like the blue head character anymore. Not that I've been watching it still. I've just watched bits and pieces of it. But apparently, the people in the comments are like, the blue head girl's been an absolute bitch now, and people are falling out with her. So I'm just like, forget it then. I haven't really missed out there. What else have we been watching? Masamamune's Revenge. That's still good. Still enjoying that. I'm watching other stuff. I just can't remember. I don't know. But I think I don't know if you've ever watched it, but there's a show called Rick and Morty. It's like a cartoon, adult cartoon, like South Park kind of stuff. But it's brilliant. I really liked The Adventures of Rick and Morty. It's really good. And season 3 should be starting soon. Don't know when soon is. It's just apparently going to start soon. So yeah. When I watched Logan the other day, Logan was good. Good film. Wasn't very fussed about watching Kong. Like, I'm not a huge King Kong fan, so I didn't really care about it. People have gone, they're like, it's alright. So I'm like, oh, can't be asked. Can't be asked to watch it. I watched the Lego Batman movie. That was fine. Made me laugh in a couple bits. There's a bit where Bruce Wayne's talking to Robin and says something about Robin's like, oh, the kids at the orphanage call me Dick, and Bruce Wayne's like, wow, yeah, kids can be cruel. Just made me laugh. But yeah, there's probably some other films I've watched. There's probably more anime. But this is neither the time nor place, because this was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 review. What has all this got to do with the review? Absolutely nothing. I should probably end the video there. Yeah, do you want to see my setup while we're here? So this is where the camera lives. The camera goes on top of the mini fridge right here. The microphone is always here. If you ever want to know where the microphone is, it's always right there on the left. This is a wall. It's a red wall. Normally the lighting's better. Normally I'm much like bronzer looking, but it's quite white at the moment. Don't know why my camera does that. It's a bit weird, but like when we break the illusion now, oh, so you can see, I'm just literally sitting on a little poof here, and we've got a huge ring light thing there. That's pretty cool. That's something my dad had that they had in like a garage thing. That's my sunbox. That's my alternate light source. You should not put more electronics on it because that's quite hot now. But that's just in case the camera's running out of battery. And I keep my loot anime boxes there. And my Full Metal Alchemist thing there. And that's obviously where the camera sits on. Look at that. We just broke the illusion. Oh, what? Where does the thing go? See? The microphone goes like that. Yeah, I should really end this now. But bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave the video a like. And let me know if you carried on watching to this bit. Yeah.